Alright, Miss Allen, this is your lawyer and the paralegal. I'll give you guys a second, alright? Oh, you're gonna... I'll give it a second.
Hey there, Miss A. As I understand your name is. I'm Grizz, a defense attorney.
Hello.
Hi. So what's going on today?
I need to make sure these cops arrest me.
You need to make sure they do arrest you.
Correct.
Well, from what I've heard, that's going to happen.
Otherwise, my family will get hurt.
Now, I've been informed, I don't know the truth or validity to this, that there's a possible 3 people in captivity without food or water, with the premise being they will starve to death as they can't be located.
Correct.
Why do they think you know where those people are and how to save them?
I mentioned it to them.
Is that something you're interested in exploring? Maybe figuring out a way to help save mentioned people, whether they exist or not?
Sure. If it's between you and I didn't kill any other people. I don't even know where these people are.
Okay.
I've been told to dress up like this, act a certain way, to get the cops off of her back.
Were you also told to make up people are being held, or
Correct.
Is that...
Well, they're not made up, but I don't know where they are.
So, we really can't trade them anything. You don't know where they are, they can't be saved, and they intend to stick you with a SAC charge, that's serial assaults and killings, which is held till trial. Now, I don't know what any evidence is. And this is the first time I've met you.
Here's the thing. I was once a victim of hers. She's, scary. Very scary. She found me one day, after she had attacked me, and started dragging me along to witness some of these
Who's she?
I don't know. She called herself the Halloween killer. Trick or treat.
When did you first meet her?
When she stabbed me the first time.
How long ago was that?
It's been quite some time. I can't remember. My head's so jumbled. She's put me through so much.
How frequently have you been in contact since your first time you met?
Quite a lot, actually. She held me captive for some time.
How long?
It's hard to tell. A week, 2.
Why did she let you go?
She felt I was ready to take the fall for her.
In what?
Her killings.
How did you end up in here today?
She told me to call Miss Price and to wait along until a cop got there and then to run, make myself look suspicious.
How long ago was this?
She told me it probably would have been about 4 hours now, maybe a little earlier than that.
Did she tell you to go to a location, or were you already at a location that she told you to do this?
To make the call?
Yes.
She told me to go to the Maze Bank payphones.
Way back when I was just a little duckling.
Okay.
You're always a big duckling to me.
And what exactly did you say to the cops?
That I was disappointed they didn't solve my ciphers, and that they needed to look at my art, and I was supposed to just act, roleplay, make it up. And so I said what I could.
Oh, well, if this is the case, then you don't know where anybody's being held, so you can't even help the cops right now in exchange for anything. They're gonna,
but I know how she does her
unfortunately,
killings.
push for putting you in a 24-hour investigative hold. And if what you say is true, they're not gonna have any evidence on you other than circumstantial blah, blah, blah. So you're probably just gonna have to deal with a day, a day in the hole.
Very well.
Yep, and that meets
Oh, I already called Francis as well.
the wicket of you wanting to be arrested, because that's going to happen. You're not going to be able to provide the cops with any captive's location, so they're not going to give you any leeway. So there you go. Mission complete. Did you
Right.
tell the cops you don't know where they are?
No, I wasn't supposed to tell the cops any of that, but now I'm kind of scared.
About what?
I've never been to jail before.
There's no avoiding it now without anything to trade. You made the call, and now they're within their legal rights to do an investigation into SAC.
I know
SAC's
where
a
some
serious
bodies
thing.
have been buried. Does that help?
From who, though? From who?
Her.
It's only gonna make you look guilty if they think it's you. I would hold those cards for later if you need it with a plea or something like right there. Right now, there's really not much more to say to them. You kind of, if it's true, you kind of got set up and you can't trade anything because you don't know where anyone is. They may ask you to try and set this person up, like release you, and they'll try to ask you to complete that. And I don't have any guidance for you in that. Like, either do it or don't.
Well, if they don't have anything against me, they can't put me in jail. The only thing is I know she has my family.
Right. Oh, these police can definitely put you in jail for 24 hours based on the call you made. Trust me, it's called investigative.
Very well. Well, they don't. I just want her to get rid of my family. Let them free.
Okay, well, I'm gonna have to ask them what evidence they have that you did any of the sacks. They're gonna still say it's investigatory at this point based on what you said under Miranda. Because I understand that after they cuffed you, you continue to say things. Like, I guess things you say to
That's what I
me,
was told to
this
say.
person asked, yeah. Okay, well, one more time, run me by what you were told to say.
I mean, pretty much what I've told you already. She gave me these items to have with me. That's about it.
What items?
I think some pumpkins, some notes, a knife, some gun.
Okay, and then make the call about the ciphers and the... Okay.
Yes.
Okay, so the gun, have you ever seen this gun before?
No, I don't really have. I've never shot a gun before.
Oof. Probably sounds like she gave you a nice hot gun with bodies on it.
Surely
Well,
they could just bring a victim in and, have them look at my face and tell them it's not me.
that's part of the investigative hold. I believe that's the whole part of it, them getting those people together for the lineup. It can't always be done in a snap of the finger, especially if some of them are dead. Okay, I got an idea. But did you want to go to jail? I'm getting mixed messages here.
I'm supposed to, according to her, if I want to see my family
I
again.
represent you. I don't represent shadowy figures claiming to puppet you.
It's true, I just don't want them to hurt my family. Oh, hi, Chris. Oh, like I said, chat.
I'm here, guys.
All right, chatty time. Lawyers and officer.
Okay.
Yeah.
Puppies. Stop. Oh, so let's find like a random house. Oh, I know where I can take her.
Go. Great drawings. Right, just for the record, I'm just gonna put the microphone here recording.
Okay, Miss Allen. These officers would like to try to ask you some direct questions. Remember, if you're just not comfortable with anything, I know these circumstances could possibly be tense, just don't answer it. But if you think it could help you as a person or family members of you might want to consider the question.
Oh, okay.
All right. So the microphone is recording. Today is 29th of October of 2021. It is 9:28 a.m. local time. I'm Sergeant Anita May, present here with Senior Deputy Mina Price and Officer Max Mueller. We have Bridget Allen in custody with legal representation. So before anything, Miss Bridget, you're aware of your rights, right? Your Miranda rights, as I
Correct,
read them
ma'am.
to you?
Yeah.
All right, okay. So when we first put you in cuffs, you said something about two people that were captive, and would probably starve. You wanna just talk to us a little bit about that? What do you know about it in that situation?
I'm not. I'm not supposed to say anything to cops, according to her.
Okay, but you already told us about it, right?
I know. I was supposed to tell her. I was supposed to tell you that. She told me to say that.
All right. Um, Mr. Bridget, I saw you in the highway with Ella's car. You know, the light blue car. You said that, you know, she had some issues.
She was giving me a ride.
Okay. All right. Right where?
The pumpkin lady. She told me to bring people, bring her to that location, and then she was there.
All right. Well, how does this pumpkin lady look like?
She's pale. I mean, she dressed me up to look like her as best as I could. So the glasses, the black lipstick.
And how do you get in contact with her?
She had me kidnapped for about 2 weeks.
Have you ever made a police report about that?
No, 'cause she is my family. I'm not supposed to say it, but I'm so scared.
Yeah. So, a couple of days ago, remember when I pulled you on a black bison?
Yeah. I was after I left. She was there. I had gotten the ride from the Niceum last lady.
Okay. So you said you had proof that these people were being held captive. What proof do you have?
I don't. I'm sorry.
All right. Do you know where they're being held captive?
No, but I know where I was held captive, but I don't know if it's the same.
Okay. All right. So, it's very important for us to have some guidance or anything that would help us lead to these people that are being held captive, because without that, then we're not actually able to work with anything. Because right now, I understand that you said that this woman is making you do these things, but all of the evidence that we have are pointing towards you.
She hurt me.
Oh.
I was one of her victims. That's how she found me.
Okay. What's the name of your family members that she has?
Tim and Winifred. My parents.
Miss
I
Allen,
assume.
do you factually know if anyone is captive right now?
I would.
As we literally told you, she told us that.
I'm just asking her. Please.
Yeah. I do, because they had me captive with them for the 2 weeks. After I got hurt, my parents came down to take care of me, and that's when she grabbed us. There was other people there too, but I don't know if they're still there. It was dark.
So, you may know where this location is.
I know where they had me. I don't know. She just told me to tell you that if I ever got caught. She also told me to call you Ms. Price. I'm so sorry. I was so mean to you on the phone.
Have you assaulted or killed anyone?
No. I've only ever just asked for rides.
So you bring them to her, and she's the one that does all the killing, stabbing, hurting.
You
I've
don't have
only
to
done-
answer. You don't have to answer that.
I've only done-
already.
She may not knowingly be implicated in knowingly bringing people for that purpose. She could have been tricked into it, otherwise coerced.
I was coerced. I've only did 2. You've actually seen me for the 2. Sergeant. Those are the only 2 I've ever done that for her.
What about today? You only did one then?
Yeah, only 1. And then she put some notes in my backpack with pumpkins. Well, she gave me the backpack too, and some knife as well. And the gun, actually. And the gun's not. I don't have a gun license, so I don't shoot. I've never shot at anyone.
Did you take the gun from her, Max?
Mm-hmm.
Does the gun come back to?
Let me have a look. Well, it's a illegal firearm.
Stop it. Stop it.
Yeah, it's an illegal burning high power.
So, um, I was under the impression that, when we caught you and you said that, you had the two people in captive, that you wanted to negotiate for it.
I was just told to say that. I wasn't meant to tell you all this other stuff that I've told you. I was supposed to be quiet. But I'm so scared. I can't go to jail. I'm so scared. Oh, the music's not nice.
Okay.
So essentially, the only information that you really have is that two people are being held captive somewhere. You don't really know where. It was dark. And you're forced to do everything that you're doing. However, all the evidence that we have points to you doing this by yourself.
What evidence?
I imagine that gun that you claim was placed on you may trace back to something. That would probably be a portion of that evidence.
I imagine the knife as well.
Everything that we have points to one person and one person alone. And it points to you.
And that could simply mean
So-
the possession of the gun.
So, what information do you have to make us believe that there's another person? Because, to be frank, and not to be rude, because I don't want to deal with Grizz's shit today,
Excuse
I don't
me.
believe a word that's coming out of your mouth.
I'm gonna be very honest. I don't believe a word that comes out of your mouth, too. All right, your attitude completely switched from 10 minutes ago to right now. You're all confident and you completely like had a 180. You're also the person that was last seen with one of the victims today, and then the other day, I saw you coming out of the area of another one of these incidents. You were all alone. You were all alone today. You were all alone the other day. Did she have a knife on her?
Yes, she did have a knife on her.
Alright. I'm
Esther
gonna run
Jones,
that in the lab.
Elliot Doyle, Carmela Corset, Bridget Allen, Nikolai Yakov, Jessica Hilton, Noah Hare, Lizard Block, Joseph Arrowhead, and Ella Blue. And about 17 locals as well.
Those are your victims, aren't they?
Oh, you're clever, aren't you?
You were trying to play us, weren't you? We're just not buying the whole part.
No. No. But there are people locked up. But I don't have to tell you where they are. I've done enough damage that my name is out there now. And that's all I ever wanted.
Hurting innocent people just for your own pleasure of having your name out there.
She never said that.
I think you've done enough, lawyer. I don't need you to be in here for me anymore.
Okay.
Alright, I'll let you guys out.
Can't blame him, he
No
tried.
objections about Grizz leaving.
It's a shame if I wasn't here. Maybe I'd kill him myself. Though he doesn't seem like my typical victim. No,
So why are we supposed to believe you when you say that there's 2 other victims? Your whole thing is you want us to find them.
Yeah, it's called insurance, isn't it? I could tell you where the location of several different bodies are. Buried beneath the ground, waiting for someone to finally find them.
Okay.
But
You said on the phone you don't want to just give up that information because it's not fun.
none of this has been fun. It would have been fun had you guys played along. But
Think we fed enough into it? How long have you been doing this? Months and months? Over dozens of victims? I think you've done enough.
you never found my map. I gave you a map.
I never found a map.
Oh, I've gave you 10 of them, haven't I? Doesn't matter. Someone else will finish my kills. People know who I am now. The serial killer world is ecstatic about me.
The serial killer world. Now you got my attention.
Oh, there's so many of them. So many. My name's across their lips.
Whose lips? Who are you trying to impress, Bridget?
Everyone. You know, my final kill, it was going to be a body laid at the doorsteps of LSBN. A letter for them and a threat. My name published across all of that. But you know what? It's too old-fashioned. You know, the Zodiac Killer, he sent letters to the newspaper. But who reads the newspaper now anyways? Word of mouth is where it is. You know, I was walking in the apartments, and I heard one of my past victims trembling as he talked about the serial killer who had just hurt them. Oh no, I'm certain that my actions will travel across the various different people's mouths. From my victims, to their friends, to their friends. People will start to fear more and more. What do you fear,
Not really,
Sergeant?
to be honest. You know what, Bridget? You're locked into 4 walls right now. You're not going anywhere other than Bolingbroke after this. I don't think the people will actually fear anything. I'm pretty sure people will forget about you in, I don't know, a couple of weeks, months. You know, that's the thing. Yeah, you know, serial killers, they try to be, you know, the next Jack the Ripper, right? Those famous ones that you just talk and talk, but it is so done that nobody even remembers who came after or not.
I've gotten more kills
Yep.
than the Infinity Killer. He's one of your most notorious killers here in the city. And I did it in a few weeks. Surely that's something.
It's not like the Infinity Killer is much of a concern anyway.
You know, I feel like I taught those 10 people a lesson. Well, 27 people, that is. Though, I don't really count locals as people. In fact, you know, some of that hamburger meat that I had in my backpack? Well, I think you know where that came from. The thing is, people their kindness. It's a weakness. People are too kind to each other. They don't realize how weak that makes them. That at any moment that other person could turn around and hurt them. I
I
expected
think
to
there's a
challenge
point
you.
with living, with fear about things like that. It can happen at any day, any time. To be fair, a lot of things can happen to you like that.
Yeah, well, there's one more thing for them to fear then, isn't there? You know, the people back home, they feared my name. They feared who I was.
If they feared you so much, why did you have to leave? Right?
I came to the city for a challenge. I thought you would have read my notes. You all are... Some of the worst crime in the entire country occurs in this city. The police must be hardened from all that crime. Must be some of the best to catch even those criminals. Sure, you got me, but I didn't put much of a fight up, didn't I? I could have pulled a gun on you guys. Could have stabbed you.
I had enough after you, to be honest. You pulled.
Well, what's the
you-
fun in that? Like you said, there's no fun
Exactly.
in that.
See? Deputy Price understands. No. Even after I'm arrested, there'll still be more fun. Oh, hell, even if I get the death penalty. I did murder a few people, didn't I? No.
See,
there'll
this
still
is
be
the
fun.
thing. You say there's 2 more people out there. You say that you've given us a map this entire time, yet I have gone over all of this. At no point is there a map. You leave carvings in people's, backs,
Exactly.
stomachs, wherever.
Exactly. Plot the points, Deputy Price, of each kill. Does it resemble anything that looks familiar? "13 points of the jack-o'-lantern's face. 13 kills I had prepared before Sunday. Each and every other one of them planned to be a body laid."
The carved jack-o'-lantern that you put on the peoples. That's
It's
your
the
map.
s-
That's your
it's-
killings.
It's the same every single one.
That's your map.
Exactly.
I gotta applause. It's artistic.
Say that again?
I gotta applause it to you. It's artistic.
Thank you. Someone appreciates my
You're
art.
still caught. Still got
I'll
you
be right
before
back.
you know your 13 attacks.
I'll get out of there eventually, won't I?
Probably not.
No. Well, then I'll have to make some new friends in prison then, won't I?
You probably will, Bridget.
One by one, they'll fall.
You know, it's a big opportunity, a big probability that this will go for a death sentence, Bridget. Now, here's what I can work with you. All right? There's no prosecutors here, but I can 100% talk to a prosecutor. We can try to avoid the death sentence if you tell us where those 2 victims are. You want me to be very personal here? I don't believe in the death sentence. I don't believe that anyone should die, no matter what. No matter how many people you killed or anything like that. So I'm giving you an opportunity here. An opportunity to live. Still be here. Still be in the city.
Hmm. But a life in prison, what sort of life is that?
There's a lot to live in the prison. I worked there for a long time. Always a lot to do. A lot of people are always there. I mean, it is a restricted life, but it's better than a life, right? Give me a second. Hey. I don't think it's worth it. I think we have enough. Yeah, I don't think it's worth it. Alright, okay, bye-bye. Alright.
I can tell you where
Sorry, it
and
was
how I
me
killed
now,
each one.
so.
You know, you almost had me earlier. The taxi driver that I killed. Before that, there was another one. But he decided to pull a gun when I had a knife to his neck. Shot me. I was found
Oh.
dead. I was found bleeding out. Luckily, the ambulance came and I was able to escape the hospital before questioned. So close. I'm sure that makes you all feel like you made a mistake. Like you should try harder. I was so close to being caught. But one doctor let me slip out the back. And here I am.
You know why I don't get upset about those things, Bridget? Because sometimes there are a lot of things that happen that are completely outside of our control. And we sometimes find ourselves as officers in situations where we can't respond or we can't go to everything, which is unfortunate. A lot of things miss out through us. But you either learn how to live and accept that as an officer, or you're just gonna blame yourself about everything over and over. And I can guarantee you of something. I am not gonna blame myself for the actions of other people, especially when it's hurting other people.
What about the deaths that
or the
occurred
gun,
after
it's
that?
not on me. What about the deaths that we just stopped from having you here right now?
Well, 2 of them are going to happen regardless.
I'm giving you an opportunity of telling us where are those people. And I won't tell the prosecutor to go forward with the death penalty. I am not kidding, Bridget, when I can tell you that I will literally tell the prosecutor not to move forward with the death penalty in exchange of those 2 people's lives.
Have you heard of Dignity Village before?
I have not, no.
How about yourself, Deputy Price? Or you,
Nope.
officer? You've not heard of
What was
Dignity
the
Village?
question?
Have you heard of Dignity Village?
Oh, no.
Do you know about Braddock Pass?
The highway, tunnel?
Not too far from there. You know, it's funny you hadn't heard of Dignity Village before. It's a homeless
The
camp.
hobo camp.
Can't imagine the cops care too much for those who don't pay taxes, who don't care about the lives of those that mean nothing to them. I'm sure you've never been there before because you don't care. Well, there's quite a lot of people there, and there's 2 more. Maybe if you get to them in time, you'll find them. Or maybe they're already skeletons. Like I said, I've buried a lot of bodies before.
Was all of this just have your name out in the street, Bridget?
Exactly.
Why? What made you start this? Why did you start these things? Is it like that little cliche of killing animals while growing up?
I mean, why not? Who cares for an animal to die? Who cares for... Oh no, the church has been set on fire. Oh no, what will we ever do? Oh, it does start with killing animals and a bit of fire.
Is that what you did? Burned the church down? Was there people there? It is, isn't it?
It was an accident. Oh, it was an
Sure
accident.
it was.
Oh. But Tim and Winifred Allen.
You know,
it was a
I
shame
really
they
don't
burned in
believe
that
you.
building.
I believe we'll go up there, we'll check it out, and nothing.
Well, that's your prerogative, I suppose. Or maybe I've had someone move them already. Oh, it is nice to. All those lives I was able to take. Even my own parents. Do you have any favorite movies? You three? You fan of horror films?
I am. A lot, to be honest.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they're terrible for children. Puts terrible thoughts in their head.
Really depends on the perspective. I mean, I've always seen horror movies while growing up. Gonna be very honest with you, The Grudge from like 2004 is probably still one of my favorite movies. But from a very young age.
You know, it's a shame. I had something fun planned for Christmas. There's one horror movie. That's not really a horror movie at all, is it? But it's Halloween. Halloween should come all year. You know, Deputy Price, you made a mistake that day, giving me your phone number and your name.
Why's that?
I found quite a little bit about you. People know
Like what?
about your partner. I would have loved to have tortured her.
So we were talking about my wife.
I am indeed.
It's a shame you weren't as crafty as you thought you were.
Oh, it still might happen. There's someone who carries, well, the spirit of Halloween within them. They might be able to, even if I do die at the hands of the state, maybe they still will carry that out.
Told you that doesn't need to happen, Bridget.
No, so
We're
what are we going to do to make that
literally
not
one
happen?
I already told you.
And I've told you what you asked for.
So they're in the hobo camp.
There's
Right.
Yeah, there's a trailer. The second one on the right.
Second one on the right. Okay. Alright.
I'll be back.
Alright. Alright. Hopefully you can find the people there.
It's still going to happen
If we do?
regardless. Torture.
Listen.
Have you ever seen The Nightmare Before Christmas?
I have, yes.
Have you seen the scene with Oogie Boogie?
Which one?
Where he kidnaps Santa Claus, sings to him, bugs down his throat. You know, it was never as terrifying as it could have been. Shame it's a children's movie, but I could have used some creative ideas.
You know, curious question. What do you take from torturing people?
I show them that kindness gets no one anywhere. That kindness is a weakness. My parents, they were kind people. My father a pastor, my mother head of the choir. And you know where that ended them up?
Burned alive on a church, I would assume.
Burned alive. One of the incense. Oh, burned a little too long. Hit the newspaper. That's what they get for trapping their little daughter in a box. Hours on end. Those movies, that's
deserves
all I
that.
had. Didn't have friends. Made fun of me. But those movies. Oh, those movies.
Which ones? What was your favorite?
Halloween is always a good one. Nightmare on Elm Street. Blob. The Shining. Birdie told me that there's been someone who's been enacting some deaths about the murders, about the movies, haven't they?
Can't talk about ongoing investigations.
No, I suppose I shouldn't either then. They know who I am. And I know who they are.
Do.
But there's no need to continue, I suppose. You're gonna go find those two people. Well, two corpses.
Got units on it. I don't need to be there. I have all of the time of the world to be here right now. Those killers about the movies. If you have information on them, this could work very well in your hands. Because we don't have them, so.
How well could it work for me? I've already saved myself from the death sentence.
I've seen people that have been very active killers, serial killers, murderers. After a couple of years, managed to walk free. I'm not promising you anything, but if you are providing information about other people that are hurting others, it'll be pretty decent of a trade.
How much of a trade?
I mean, like I said, life and parole outside could be a thing. Because you know what's gonna happen after today.
Yeah, I'll go to Bolingbrook. Right?
You're gonna go to Bolingbrook. We're gonna charge you with serial assaults and killing. Which is
What about the murders?
filed-
I murdered a few people.
Yes, it's all included in the charge. So, with that being said, it's a hold until trial. So we're gonna have to wait for a judge to get a case. Every one of us to get get a time, right? But we can get things a little bit more expedited for a guilty plea. And things can be worked out. I had someone not too long ago that they pleaded guilty to all their charges. They managed to walk out. It was someone that was in a very similar situation. Like murders and all of that.
Very well.
I'm on the radio.
I need it in writing if I'm gonna give you this information, I suppose.
Okay. Well,
Suppose I should have given you the the location information, if it's true, that is. But I do know about this gentleman. From what I've heard.
all right. So what we have to do is we need to talk to our prosecutors. Right. Right. Can you just give me a TLDR? Sorry. Okay. They're not finding any bodies, Bridget.
Well,
There's
maybe
no
they
bodies
escaped.
in the camp. He's saying that if they're not there, they escaped. Which place specifically
I
were
said
they in the hobo camp?
second trailer on the right.
Second trailer on the right. That's what she said. They didn't found them.
Well, I suppose that's a shame for them.
Yeah, they're saying that there's only one trailer up there. The hobo camp by Polito, right? On Great Ocean.
Maybe the trailer was moved.
Okay. Alright. Well, no more dead bodies, though. That's good. Well, about the other showings, we can make, like we said, a plea deal, something that we can work with the prosecutors.
No, it
I'll
sounds like
recommend
more
you-
fun.
What?
Taking that information with me to the grave. Can't imagine how much that would eat away at you. Knowing that you were so close to knowing who it was. I don't have to give you that information.
You don't? That's
No,
true.
I could just rot away at Bolingbrook the rest of my life. And you'd be none the wiser. Knowing
Or
that
you
there's
get
one
worried.
person who could tell you exactly who it is.
You're not the only person that can tell exactly what it is.
But I know the proof. I know where he hides his equipment.
I'll trigger you on my number. Sorry. You're saying that you're the only person. You know, you're not the only person, right? We know they're out
No,
there,
but
right?
them and I had a bonding experience over Halloween.
Hmm.
You're so close to
Yeah,
finding it.
she's not. It's not the Sandy one. It's the Polito one. So yeah, you can check the other one. But yeah, she's saying that they probably just like escaped.
It's a good photo. I need to grab that.
They're supposed to find for the people.
scurrying like mice.
I'm like, what?
Scurrying like mice.
What does that mean?
It means they're like rats looking for a morsel of food. I had a pet rat once.
Let
He
me
was
guess,
quite
you also
nice.
killed him?
Well, suppose you figured it out, haven't you?
I guess I can just see the pattern. Right.
I don't think you're gonna
So-
get much out of me anymore anyways. Like I said, the only thing use that I have to you, other than I know where bodies are buried, is information about the movie man.
Okay. Well, you have time right now. Because you're gonna have a lot of time to think, Miss Bridget. Take that time to reflect in what do you want to do next with your life?
Pretty sure you said I only have a few options, don't I?
Exactly. So,
An electric
Take the
chair
time to
or a
reflect
life
on
in
that.
Bolingbrook, huh? I think I'll be perfectly fine living in Bolingbrook.
okay.
I
Well, like
could
I
kill
said,
each prisoner one by one. What are you gonna do? Send me there again?
we can put you in max sec forever. Or it's just you and the bars, cell bars, and that's it. No one else. No one else to see. You get your little food by a little part on the cells, and that's it. You don't go outside. You don't talk to anyone. Just you and your thoughts. Is that what you want? Be locked in the back part of prison, all by yourself. The guards go there maybe like once a day, and that's it.
Fitting, I suppose. Reminds me of my childhood.
Going straight back to the roots, huh?
You know, instead of instead of cardboard boxes, it's iron bars. It's all the same. I made it out of that. Surely I'll make it out of that.
I don't think you know how max tech is, Bridget. Is when they call it the hole, because it's literally a hole, right? There is no exiting. There's no going out of that.
Oh, and what? I'll never see anyone. I'll never speak to anyone. Oh, boy. Ooh, how terrifying. Do I look like the kind of person who has friends? Family? I don't mind.
You look like the type of person that enjoys the talking, though. The back and forth. Understanding people, reading people, actually. You know, playing with them. Because you said that you wanted to do this so that other people knew who you are. No one is gonna know who you are in the freaking hole of Bolingbroke. It's gonna be someone else that they lost there. You go there once a day, you get your food, and that's it. You like playing with people, Bridget. That's why you did all of this. But you go to people and you're like, hey, can you help me find my friend? Or meet my friend? Or do you need a ride, right? You like playing with people. You like taking them and guiding them to their own death, almost. So, you know what? I don't think you're the type of person that has friends. But you're the type of person that likes people and playing with them.
I
Not that wrong, am I? Yeah, I figured.
But they'll they'll know who I am from the trial.
Like I said, I don't think you know how that actually is.
Surely they'll know who I am then, right?
How are people gonna know who you are?
But
If you're
but
just
but the Infinity Killer, he had a trial, right? Everyone knows who he is.
Does anyone still talk about him?
There was a book, right? People love him, right?
Love's a strong word. I don't know many people that have read that book either. What's to say that anyone would even want to write a book about you?
The funny thing is, the Infinity Killer wasn't just one person, right? A lot of people, you know, he had like a legacy and so on, had other people doing it over and over for him. You've always been alone. No one is gonna keep your legacy, Bridget.
But
No,
Come on.
no, that's not. No, you're not gonna. Don't like that, all right? You're gonna hurt yourself.
Fucking come.
Hey, okay, no, just
Well,
I can
On to
give.
that,
I can guarantee you something though, Bridget. I will remember you. I always do. I always remember the people that I put in prison for things like this. Pretty sure Mina will remember you too. So, yes, that, yeah.
I'm not alone. I'm not. I promise. I'm not alone. Look, you're here, right? Right? Look, we could talk. We could talk more, right? I'm not alone.
True, but even you said that we weren't gonna get anything else from you, so
No. I could tell you about. The movie guy.
okay.
I could tell you. Barry, you're gonna have to watch from the start. This whole thing is
Movie
just.
guy.
Yeah.
And then,
Yeah. He's a guy.
all right. And how did you met him?
You know, he's got a Halloween store. And I met him that way.
A Halloween store. What do you mean
Yeah.
by an Halloween store?
Yeah,
At the
yeah.
farmers market at the Dean's World?
No. He posts on Twitter.
If he posted on Twitter, what was his name though?
I need confirmation that me giving you this information will not put me in an electric chair or a hole.
Okay, I can guarantee you that giving me this information will not put you on an electric chair or firing squad or anything like that. We didn't found the other two people that you said you had, so. But I'm gonna sit again. A Halloween
Did you
store.
get- Oh, I'm so curious. Did you get my gifts that I gave the lovely Ella Blue? I put them in her car for her.
Oh,
Yeah, I got those. She wasn't aware of what was inside her car. I never let her see them.
Oh, that's a shame. I bet she would have loved that.
I think it was for the best that she didn't know.
What about the pig carcass? Did you get that as well?
I don't recall seeing that. Where was that?
Oh, I think I left it by the courthouse. There was also the dead dog. And the cat.
Sorry.
And the 17 locals. These locals opened fire on me. In Harmony.
Yeah. I mean, they tried to defend themselves.
Wow. That didn't do much well for them, did it? Mickey, I need to give you a VIP. I want to do it right now before I forget.
Right. So, you said that this movie killer posted on Twitter about his Halloween. What's his name?
I think you can figure that out. You seem smart enough.
Appreciate the compliment.
You caught me, didn't you?
I mean, I'm gonna be very honest, Bridget, right? You've been doing the same thing today, over and over, right? Approaching people while they're working at their booths, so... Over around the Dean's World wasn't the worst idea ever.
The first one wasn't from Dean's World. Or from the farmer's market. Unless you didn't find him. Oh.
We did. He's went to the ICU.
I don't believe that. I actually saw him walking around at the apartment.
Oh, interesting. Well, maybe he woke up and nobody contacted us after then. Oh, so he was the one that was bragging about the attack today. All right.
He did ask to help me.
Hmm.
He said for his life, he'd... Well, this is awkward.
Alright, I'm gonna go to EMS. I'm gonna go to EMS. PD to EMS. I need 52's admission robe by the interrogation room. Are you hungry now?
Yeah, I think...
Okay, I'm gonna leave, I'm gonna put, just gonna search it, I'm gonna put a drink. And I'm gonna put fries on your possession, alright? So once you get up, you have some food.
Thank you.
No problem.
I can't breathe. Oh my god. Oh my gosh.
Oh.
Yeah, I was gonna tell you that you have some time. She
forgot to eat.
Why? Why eat when you're having fun?
Are you having fun right now?
Yeah, I'm gonna,
How much fun are you having right now? We're gonna go get EMS and a cheeseburger. Can you guys watch over her while we get EMS and a cheeseburger for her? No, she's just hungry. Are you sure she's eating a cheeseburger as well?
Is that Hayes? No, it's not Hayes. She's got the same haircut as Hayes.
I've got a burger.
You have a burger.
Could you
Mhm.
could you maybe like mama bird that into my mouth maybe?
Yeah, I'll place it beside you. You just
Just
nibble
gonna-
on it.
Step this way.
Thank you.
There you go.
Marcella's giving her a cheeseburger.
I can't breathe.
Yeah.
There's no cheeseburger that is $7,000. If there was, I would buy it for you, Mina.
I don't know. Are you sure about that?
You need that to survive. You don't need a harness to survive. Shut up, Cooper.
You just gave her food.
Yeah, no, I already gave her like food and so on. She just needs like
Yeah.
Do we have her in cuffs before she?
Yeah,
she's got to the
she's
table.
got to the table.
yeah, she's got the
Okay.
table. So.
Oh my god, this is a lot.
She's having fun.
Oh yeah, seems like it.
Fun. Oh,
Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah,
smile.
yeah, I can.
Oh, okay, great. Let's see. Oh, okay, let's just get you up.
Thank you. You're so
There
nice.
we go. Remember to eat, please.
That's your downfall. Your niceness will be the end of you someday.
Shove your food in your mouth. Stop
I
harassing me,
hope
man.
it does.
What the hell?
All right, let me out. Thank you.
I'll let you breathe.
I need help.
What?
Mina's gonna make me buy her harness.
You didn't
too
want to
much.
buy her a harness.
They're so expensive. Even you said they were
You
expensive.
refused,
Minerva.
so he doesn't.
It's $7,000. How are
If
you
she
so
dies
full?
now,
Exactly.
what if she has an
That's so
accident? She
Way too
dies.
expensive. That is way too expensive.
Yeah, it is. I don't know
Alright,
why
okay.
they're so expensive.
To the room.
Yes,
I
ma'am.
wonder if that EMS
I need to
knew
talk to you about the other
that medic that I hurt,
thing.
that I set ablaze. If you bring her back in here, I could ask her.
What do you mean? What are you talking about?
Oh, the EMS I burned alive on the top of Chiliad.
Oh,
Jessica Hilton, I think her name was.
exactly. After I saw you, I stopped you in the bison. I didn't find any little excuse to stop you.
He stopped me for going 2 miles over.
Exactly.
I bet it must have been eating away at you when you had to let me go. You should have
No,
seen my backpack.
What's the thing, though?
A bloody knife just sitting in that backpack. All you had to
You know,
do was search
it's
me.
true. But here's the difference, right? When I saw you today with Ella, I knew it was you. And when I saw you again at Deansworth, I knew it was you. So it's true. It didn't got you there. Had you stopped. Right. But because of that, I knew it was you. You know, playing the whole I'm very innocent. I'm so sorry, officer. I didn't meant to. This is my friend. He's not here anymore. He just went out to rent a car.
No, her head had actually popped at that point. It was quite unfortunate that you found me.
Different.
So you didn't do that one alone.
No, it was literally Ella was driving me to the location, and her head popped, and I had to wait. It was unfortunate that you showed up.
Why would Ella be driving you to the location?
Oh, all my victims have driven me to my locations.
Oh no, I'm talking about when it was Jessica.
Oh, Jess gave me a ride as well. Yeah, when you pulled me over, that was quite unfortunate, but it's a shame you never caught me.
We caught you
You-
today.
You
Pretty
should
happy
have
about
searched
that.
my backpack. You
Didn't
know,
have reasons to.
what about that man I drowned?
Unfortunately,
His life would still be here had you searched me. That's probably gonna eat away at you, isn't it?
Like I said,
You're
I
really
don't blame
cocky now that
myself.
you got some food in you, aren't you?
I already told you I don't blame myself for the actions that other people do.
No, you know what? You know what, Deputy May. You know what I have learned, though? I have
Hmm.
something that you want. And you all are gonna keep me alive until I give that to you.
About the movie killers?
About the movie, man.
Well,
Okay,
don't
so
have to.
all she knows is
We'll
about...
catch them eventually.
She's just
caught
heard about a
you.
movie killer. She's
Stopping
pretty much
us from
completely
catching
just...
them too.
Also, the fact that you sit here and you act like you're, you know, righteous and have all this information about that person leads me to believe that you this is just another game to you, because I know for a fact that it is a woman, not a man, that we are after.
Wow. Then maybe you have two on your hand.
Or maybe your attempt to trip us up did not work.
I wouldn't say trip up. Maybe it was just a simple trick. Now, if you could give me that treat that you promised of not killing me.
You're giving me the
Well,
wrong information,
again,
though.
You're not giving us the information we need, so let's put it very simple. Work with us, we'll work with you. Stop dicking us around, give us the information we're asking for, and maybe we can work something out.
I could teach you how to solve my ciphers. They're kind of cool, right?
There's not much point to it now, is there?
I already have most of them solved.
Too. You played the game.
Yeah.
I'm
Was I not
impressed.
supposed to?
No, I'm far more impressed than you might imagine. That's all I ever wanted.
How about this? Save us a step. Either way, we're going to be writing up a warrant, and we're going to be going through your apartment. So
Ooh,
why don't
yeah.
you help us skip a step and just let us go in?
Okay. You're gonna get a warrant anyways?
We're working on it right now. We're going to have one regardless.
Fuck it. Let's do this. I'll go to my apartment.
Okay, alright.
You give us permission to search your apartment?
Hell yeah. You can see all my prizes.
Alright. We should have enough units here in that room, so,
Yeah.
great. Just gonna let dispatch know that the raid is gonna happen on Radio Show 7.
All right.
And we're gonna have a raid happening on Radio Channel 7, Alta Street Apartments, no additional 77 needed. Alright. Just before anything. It's just you only have a Alta Street apartment?
Correct.
Okay, no vehicles. This should be quick and easy. We got a bunch of cars. Yeah, right. Come here. I'm gonna place you on some cuffs.
My hand's still cuffed to this table here.
Yeah. I'm gonna. Okay. Gonna place you on hard cuffs. Yeah, that was big jump. Oh, Jesus Christ!
Are you guys speaking?
No, I am
Alright,
now.
Sorry, I had a headache. I couldn't hear anyone.
Okay, alright. Switch one more time. Alright.
Mhm.
Alright, let's go. So you can see everything.
Guess what can I do with this drink straw? What can I do with the drink straw?
So,
It's the only thing I could think of grabbing.
I'm not a big fan of the dark lately.
Oh, there he is. He's up ahead.
I can't. Can you stab someone with a straw?
Anita, you hopping in the Explorer or you're on
My car's outside. I have to go get it.
I just need to go with someone. So
Yeah, let me just. My car's outside.
yeah, go get some cars, guys. Get at least 3 cars.
Go for the eye.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
I feel
I'm
like
gonna put her on the rest of the Explorer.
a straw in the
Yes,
eye.
yes, ma'am.
If you want to come, one more wouldn't hurt.
I could
Read
run.
Channel 7. Yeah.
Sounds good.
All right.
I
We
could
got
run.
Jones also. He's gonna join us. Is everybody ready to leave?
Stab in the eye and
perfect.
then run.
All right, let's go to the Auto Street Apartments. We have to, once we get there, make sure that we block the.
I have a question for you, Bridget. There's one
entrances
symbol I couldn't
and
get
parking
from your
lot.
cipher.
Yeah.
It's the arrows with the little curls on the end of them. What is that?
Vowel. Could be any vowel.
Could be any vowel. Wow.
Each cipher was more difficult than the last. Added a new step. First was just substitution. Then you had it backwards. Then you had the double
Then
letters
there was-
combined. Then it was layered. Then it was layered in reverse. Then you had a monolithic, or monoalphabetic cipher, substitution rather, and then you had a Caesar cipher
We have the
added.
person. We have the person reversed. We have to go to the front.
All right.
All right. We start looking. The 412's the LSPD Explorer.
Oh my.
Driving.
There's the 2 wheels on you, Cooper.
Listen, this thing is not good
Take
on
the
slow
sirens
turns.
off, please. All right.
She's gonna
All right.
run.
She's
terrible
gonna
on
stay
slow
here with
turn.
you guys. All right.
Yep,
While
yep.
we just
Yep, yep.
go. Let's just go
Fine by me.
inside. We should be good. Go inside.
You don't need me to unlock it for you.
No. We're gonna have to put it like in a. We have ways of putting it in lockdown, and then
Oh,
we'll
I'd
just
be happy to
put
open it up
after.
for you.
I don't think it works because we're not gonna be able to see whatever you have inside. if
Yeah, we
you
have to go
unlock it
through
and
our
open.
process of
Yeah,
locking
yeah.
it down.
Appreciate the cooperation.
Swivel.
I told you about the cipher. You could let me go.
I don't think that one letter is enough for me to warrant letting you go.
I could tell you how the other ones are solved.
No, that's okay. It was just a vowel that was holding me back from getting it. The rest of it was relatively easy. So get out of here.
There's someone in the bush.
You leave.
I'm gonna get away based on him? What do you mean by that? Shit, I was hoping I could fucking... I can't do any...
They are really sluggish when turning in, small angles.
Let me have the keys. I'll drive it on the way back.
She's not gonna have Jess's,
Other than that, it drives really good.
Okay.
I love driving that thing.
We were a little bit light. We were getting picked up by that fire hydrant back there.
Yeah, I didn't expect that. I expected us to be fine.
Yeah, we were floating there.
It's okay. I'll just text Kari. Dude, I don't know where my... Did I just head pop? I know. Oh, good. Yeah, someone got busted.
Although you're not wrong, I'm probably way, way, way better on 2 wheels. I've been
Nope.
driving that thing for so long.
Stay behind the barriers, sir.
You need to vacate the premises, sir.
No one's gonna be able to enter the premises for probably the next 10 minutes.
Yeah, he's now coming on the west end.
You're crazy.
Yeah,
Free
what do I
to
do?
go home. What do you mean? Don't look at it.
But how am I supposed to drive my car back?
Hello, officer.
Hey, leave the area, please.
No,
Get
I
out.
live here.
Okay,
Leave
alright.
the
Now we're
area.
telling you to exit. Alright.
Why?
Because
I'm waiting for my friend. I'm waiting for my friend inside.
Alright.
What's
It's
going
a
on?
lawful order.
go to the
You're
back
gonna
of
leave.
the parking lot or something, alright? You have to leave now. It's a
Okay.
lawful order, okay?
Can I get a ride?
No,
No.
you cannot. We're not a taxi service.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah. Alright. Bye-bye.
Asshole. Okay.
Cop? Keeper.
Yeah.
Toss me keys really quick. Nah. It needs to be moved. It needs to be moved. Here, just toss me keys and I'll move it really quick and you should be good.
Did you find the prizes?
Thank you.
Their IDs,
If
their
you want, you can just
weapons,
grab my cruiser
their
back.
phones,
Is it better now?
parachute. Must be
Alright,
an
you wanna just grab my
interesting
cruiser?
story there.
You know, that one I took off of a nice lady from an island. She had a dog on her, but
Save her. Yeah, let's start rolling out now, guys.
thought I'd leave that dog with her. Let it watch as her owner suffer.
And a bunch haven't you,
You get to roll.
What do you think it's going? No, this has been fun. This whole thing's been fun.
My corn guy is next.
Rain.
Thank you for the
Australia,
follow,
right?
Funky Fresh
So
Max.
Yes, and that's
I appreciate that so much. Hope you're doing well today.
Alright, I'm gonna take her out of the car. Alright. Go back
Let me just
to the rooms.
We need to get some backup generators in this place.
it's surprising.
You can transition your... Yeah, you're good.
I'll go for the eye.
Yeah, thank you. Alright, just want to make sure, Bridget, you can see everything, right? You can see the rooms
Yep.
and all?
Yep,
Alright, okay. Alright. Lock the door.
Oh, she's locking the door.
Remove your cuffs. Okay.
Alright, Anita, before we continue, I just need to use the facilities, and then I'm good.
Oh, ow! Ow! Ow!
Get EMS right now!
You
Get
okay?
EMS right now! Get EMS right now! Get EMS right now!
Right, you need EMS. We
What?
need EMS at MRPD as urgent as possible. We have an individual with an eye injury.
Oh god. Oh god, I need something. I need something for the blood.
Oh, 1 second.
What is going on?
Just grab a towel, tissues, anything. Just get something real quick.
Oh my god.
Oh, I'm so pissed. I thought I was gonna be able to get out that door.
Help me.
Oh,
Oh god, my eye. Ow, it burns. It burns. It
Just
burns.
look at me real quick. I just
Oh
need
god.
to see it.
Oh god.
Oh, I have a towel. What happened? Oh my god. Did you burn yourself?
Jesus
No.
Okay, Anita, you're fine. You'll be fine. Okay, just look at me. I'm just gonna try to clean this.
She got stuck in the eye by the looks of it with the.
You'll be fine. Looks fine. There we go. Did we call you, miss?
Oh god.
X.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
yeah,
I don't
sorry,
know
no,
what
I've called
quest is.
the
I
MS,
don't.
sorry.
Oh god.
You'll be fine. You'll be fine. You'll be fine. Yeah, I'm gonna take your glasses off. Okay.
Run
Alright.
upstairs if they're not already.
There you go. Okay. Here, keep this towel on your eye. We're gonna get you to TMS, okay? What the fuck happened? How did it?
I don't know. I don't know. She put something in my eye. She has something. She
God.
put it on my eye.
Did someone search her, by the way? After this, see if she has anything. Here, come outside.
I can't see. I can't see.
Okay, hold
I
on.
can't
Hold
see.
my
I
arm
cannot
right here,
see.
right
All right.
here.
All
Here you
right.
go. Here you
Okay.
go. Follow me this
All
way.
right.
This way, right here.
Hey, I want to get out. I want to get out of here. Please let me get out of here. Please let me get out of here.
You're
All right.
by the door. We're
Stab me with something in the eye. I'm gonna take the towel.
Hold on, I'm just gonna take this little cup. Gonna just have some saline in it, just salt water. I'm gonna put it over your eye. I'm just gonna let it sit there and it's gonna let rinse it out, okay?
Oh my god. Ow, ow.
I know.
Does she have anything?
I'm gonna look. Well, you're not getting to do that again.
Okay, I'm gonna get a bandage over it.
What?
I'm gonna put some gauze over your eye. It's still bleeding. You have an injury to your eye, woman. Gauze over it. I'm gonna wrap some bandages around it. Don't worry, that's better. Okay, alright. Do you want me to help you out, or?
What is that?
What is?
What is that? Is that a straw? Oh god. Where did she get it?
I think your officer's kindness paid her quite well.
She has some sort of.
Of course you had to do something like this. What makes you think now that there's going to be any semblance of trust?
Told you about the vows, didn't I?
Yeah, that was something, but remember that agreement regarding the death penalty that was never fully agreed upon?
I was told I would not be seeing the death penalty.
Ooh, we'll see about that.
Good to know.
It's been fun.
You'll have to learn one day, Bridget, that your actions do have consequences.
That was really fun. I still want to death penalty her, I think. I think that would be interesting. Versus her just dying in the cell. Or dying in jail. I think the death penalty would be really fun. I gotta text the person who plays Juno, because I had talked to her about the serial killer and she thought she'd be interested in doing the case if she ever got caught.
You gonna be comfortable standing up?
I'm not allowed to sit down anymore.
Huh. I don't know. I think you've kind of lost those privileges for now.
What did I say about kindness? And how it makes people weak? Your sergeant's kindness? To give me a drink?
Mm-hmm.
Got her in the eye.
You think kindness gets people into these issues all the time?
Oh no, but it should. Until people learn. Until people learn that the kindness makes them weak. My parents. Well, they weren't kind to their own children, but they were kind to the community.
Did you trust your parents?
No, hell no.
Well, then it looks like the only person who's hurting people who trust them is you.
Who trusted me? You think the sergeant trusted me? Why else would you handcuff me to the table?
No, I mean all those other people that you've given lists to. Those 17 people. 27, sorry. More than likely, at least a good 10 of them trusted you at some point.
Trust makes people weak. You're a religious man, officer.
No, not at
I think
all.
I caught your name.
Muller. M-U-L-L-E-R.
Muller. You're not a religious man.
Nope.
Nor was I, but they always preached about kindness to one's neighbor. And now, do unto others as you do to them. But, no, I think that makes people weak. There is something to be said, though, for the people who I have killed. The carvings in their body. Their souls trapped forever in those bodies. Do you ever know what the original jack-o'-lanterns were made for?
No, I'm sure you can tell me.
To ward off spirits. They're meant to be scary, to scare away the spirits. Now what happens if someone's body is the jack-o'-lantern? Where does their spirit go? Trapped inside.
Surely you don't believe that, though, do you?
Oh. But what if it is true? And each one of my victims, living or dead, when they finally pass, their spirit could be still stuck in their body.
Willing to throw away your life all on a what if?
Oh, I don't mind about this. I just thought it was quite nice. Quite interesting. It's fun, Garvey. You should try it.
I have a question for you.
Of course.
You want it to be known, correct?
Yes. I'm going to be known as the
wanted to-
person who attacked Anita May in her own holding cell.
Hello.
Well, guess you've lost your hand privileges.
Yeah, we've already gone over that with her. She's still under the belief that kindness makes you weak.
Sergeant gave me a drink cup with a straw in it.
Do you have mommy issues? Daddy issues?
No, I burned them alive.
So
In their own
you
church.
do have issues.
Yeah.
Along with their entire congregation.
Congregation. There you go. You got it. It's fine. It's a big word.
I was homeschooled for most years.
You believe in spirits, right, Bridget?
Like I said, I may or may not, but I do know that if they do exist, those spirits are now trapped in those bodies forever.
You wanted your story to get out. So what if you're not sent to MagSec? What if someone finds out exactly what you did to them? You'd
What do
hate
you
for
say?
your spirit to be trapped, right?
Yes.
It'd be terrible if someone found out what you did to them and did the same to you.
Are you threatening me, officer?
No, I'm saying your story gets out there. There are plenty of people, as you know, who are not right in the head. We can save you from that.
Then how would you do that?
Again, we're going back to information that you can provide us, should we even trust you at this point.
But I thought the deputy said that the killer was a woman. Clearly, I have no way to verify my information.
They are a woman. I know for a fact.
Have you met him?
Her.
Oh, then I suppose the gentleman that I have met sells body parts from other victims.
At this point, I am just starting to believe you're full of shit.
Look, I don't think telling people about what I said, Officer Muller, is necessary. You know, Look, you don't need to tell anyone about the spirit trapping thing. No, just send me to jail. It's fine. It's fine.
Oh, I thought you wanted to be known. What's with the sudden change of heart?
No, you can tell people about me. Just don't tell them about that.
Oh, okay. That's one or the other, really, isn't it?
I. Oh,
Nervous?
No.
You didn't trust us, did you?
This, no, you know what? No one would do that to me. They wouldn't carve a jack-o'-lantern to me. That would be silly. Why would they do that?
Oh. Why would they? There's a lot of people out there, though. You said that there's multiple serial killers that know each other, correct?
Yeah, so they like me. They think I'm cool. They think I'm smart. That
It
I'm
only
gonna.
takes one to not think any of those things.
Only takes one to find out in a newspaper that you were willing to talk about all of them and their identities. Only takes one to hear that you actively tried to get a plea deal by giving information about them.
Yeah, I'm
Then-
sure we could, do press conference and get that out there. Probably do it in 2 minutes, maybe less.
You're lying.
We could probably get a
Bet.
newspaper
Let me call them up
article.
now.
You could have the press conference by the time transport
Look
is
at
taken
that.
you to
There's
prison.
multiple people from Weasel News. Let's get them there.
They love a
Bluffing.
story. And they'd be willing to press it very quickly when they find out that your lost kill was going to be on their front doorstep.
You're lying. It's a bluff.
Would we?
Calling them up right now.
I see 2 editors from Weasel News, actually.
Hey, Miss Preston with Weasel News. I'd like to do a press conference to talk about this serial killer that we caught.
Water's rising, isn't it?
But if I give you the information, then it's doing exactly what you said I was going to do, right? So why should I? Like you're trying to tell them that I spoke with the cops, but if I don't speak with the cops, then you're gonna lie, and people know cops lie. You have no proof that I've talked about them.
Exactly. Again, that's up to them. So we'll get to it now, though. The phone is already happening. I think we're about 45 seconds into that phone call. What do you know
You're bluffing.
from the top? Yes, the phone call is no longer with me. She called exactly who I was planning on calling. She's not in the room anymore. This is all down to her. There you go. She's still on the phone.
All right, thank you, Miss Preston. I'll meet you, and I'll have all that information for you soon. She's very excited. She said this is going to be front page.
You're bluffing. You know,
I'd
doing that
always
would
on
give
the
me
board.
exactly what I wanted.
I literally just talked to her.
Then I'll wait.
How's it going to give you what you want? Do you know what is going to be on the front page?
My name.
It's not about you. It's not about what, it's not about the art. It's about how you have opened us up to this serial killer chain that you've spoken about. It's how you've spoken to us about all these other people. And we're going to put your name out there so they know. I'm not going to mention anything that you've done. Only thing I'm going to mention is that you were snitching.
They won't believe you.
They'll believe me when I put out that the Showtime killer is a woman, and you told us.
Why would they buy it? I'm just some random person. They have no proof that I'm a killer of any sort. Why would anyone buy it?
Oh, there'll be some proof. I'll just say you stabbed some homeless guys so they know that,
Ah, come
You
on, you know it
barely
takes
did
more than that.
anything.
Serial killers barely talk to anyone unless they find them interesting enough.
That seems to be highly debatable. From what I've figured out is you guys seem to talk to each other a lot. I don't know if it's some like weird message boards. I don't know what the fuck it is, but you all seem to be in contact.
I could tell you right now that I've been lying this entire time to you.
I mean,
But
I'm
I don't
pretty
even-
sure we've already told you that we don't believe a word you say at this point.
I've never met another
Everything that
serial
has
killer.
come out of your mouth has been a lie.
So your threats are empty.
You know, I do believe you have met a serial killer. I really do.
Like who? One of my victims, maybe? In fact, I actually do know one of my victims was a serial killer, now that I think about it.
Or is that just a lie too?
No, that one's actually the truth. Now, which one is it? You
Is
can
it
hook me up to
Bridget Allen?
You caught me. This is fun. This is real fun. We can go back and forth like this all day.
Alright, so this is what we're going to do because I don't believe that you're going to give us any useful information. We're going to put you on a 24-hour hold. We're going to get your charges together, and I am going to work with the prosecutor, and we're going to be going for the death penalty. Since you don't seem to want to be forthcoming with anything, I'm pretty much done at this point.
Wait, you don't need to. Death penalty is a little, a little much, right?
No, I think it's pretty right. What do you think?
No, I don't think it's good at all. I think,
I don't know, Mueller, what do you think?
Anita May was saying.
What do you think about that?
Sergeant May was saying that I could be on parole. I
Well,
That was for cooperation, and you've been anything but cooperative.
there's
With
always
the
a
exception
chance.
of letting us search your apartment. Other than that, you
Did
have
you
been
find my
extremely
prizes?
uncooperative.
We
Yeah,
found
I
your
found it.
prizes.
I found them. We got them.
Not all of my
Okay,
victims
well.
had them. So sad.
Bridget, how about we give you a chance? You have one last opportunity. And you can show your weakness for a moment in trusting us, but you've got to show us full cooperation.
Samuel Haynes.
What about
does
him?
Samuel Haynes do?
He owns a store.
Okay.
So all Bridget knows is that Samuel Haynes owns a Spirit of Halloween. He sells
Store of...
very realistic Halloween. He owns a Spirit Halloween. That's all she knows. And then she knows that
Okay.
there's like realistic body parts. So she's just going to make a guess that they're real. And just probably not true at all, but she's going to throw it out there and guess.
Is that the information you have for us, that he owns a store?
Oh, I think the props he has are quite convincing.
And what kind of props are those?
Have you seen his twats about him? He sells Halloween props. Guy seems kind of creepy, don't you think?
Nothing creepy about enjoying Halloween.
Oh, I do quite enjoy Halloween. I never
Yeah,
got to
but
dress
is-
up or go trick-or-treating, but I enjoyed the movies. Parents said it was sacrilegious to celebrate Halloween. That it was the devil's day.
Hmm.
Who's the devil now? Two brightly red pigtails. Could almost be mistaken for horns.
So, your attempt to have us not try and go for the death penalty is to tell us that somebody owns a store where they sell Halloween props that are convincingly legit?
Yeah, they're they're convincing. Right? Like
That was your last strike.
that was it. You lost the trust.
I'm telling you the truth.
Yeah, but how does it benefit us?
He could be a killer. He could be a killer.
Could be.
Well, I've never seen him kill anyone.
Then why provide us that information over probably a font of information that you have in comparison?
Font of information of what?
You said you've met multiple serial killers.
I don't remember saying that.
I do. Who are the ones that you want to know you the most? Who do you want to hear your name?
People of
Which ones?
America. I want them all to hear my name.
No. You know what I'm asking here. Which serial killer do you want to know your name? Who are you
No.
trying to impress?
I don't care about them. They're shitty at what they do.
Oh, there's still some out there that haven't been caught.
Yeah, they will be.
Bit hypocritical, is it not? We caught you on 3 out of 5.
3 out of 5? Oh, for tonight, that is.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, well, I got a bit cocky, didn't I?
Do you want to know how we caught you?
Go ahead.
All the way up in Grapeseed, you got scared while on the phone.
I wasn't in Grapeseed.
Lights and sirens went off.
Nope.
You came off of the phone.
I
drove
was at-
all the way down. Sorry, San Andreas. That's where it was. Sorry.
I
And you
wasn't.
drove all the way over to Deansworld. Remember just when you called Mina?
Okay, the cop pulled up next to me.
Yeah. You got scared. Should have trusted your own instincts there. You didn't even know. What? You didn't trust yourself. Now look where you are.
I'm so tired, chat. I'm so tired. But I also don't want it to be like... I want it to be... I want it to be realistic. And she's going to... This whole investigation thing has to have happened. I mean, it has to happen. Like, this whole interrogation thing has to happen. And it has to be dragged out like this because it like doesn't make sense for her to just not talk. It's kind of boring. She's got to be crazy. It has to make sense that way. So it has to be played out this way, chat. Like, it has to be entertaining, has to be realistic. So I'm pushing myself a little bit further to do that. Just tired. So I had to have run it this way anyways, and I couldn't just not do it this long. Funny thing is, had I just done the 5 kills, it would have been over by now, but it's okay. So tired. um, I was just talking about how, like, I've dragged it on for so long, but it kind of had to be this way for it to be entertaining. And it made the most sense. But I've had fun with her. She's been a fun character. And the trial should be fun, too. Just has to get pushed to the docket.
Well, we're back and your time is up. Bridget?
Mm-hmm. Sergeant May, what a nice eye patch you've got.
Listen, she can still see out of her good eye, okay? And that is
Yeah,
what
it's
matters.
not gonna be as fun as, you know, Death Row.
I thought you said I wasn't going to
At least
death row.
she's ready for Halloween.
You attacked the government employee, right?
2.
And there you go. Yeah, she's good to be sent up.
Your kindness became the best of you, didn't it?
So this is what's going to happen. You are going to be sent up, held until trial. There will be a trial where you will face all your crimes. And we will be pushing for the death penalty. Do you understand?
I thought we agreed against that.
Do you
Did you
remember
give us
when
any
I said
information?
last strike and a walkout?
I told you about the guy on Twitter, right? He's a right.
That is not evidence that we
You
can
said
make
Samuel
a...
Haynes. There's a guy on Twitter that advertises selling Halloween props.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Okay, look.
That is not enough.
We don't. I could tell. Okay, how about I tell you where those bodies are that are buried? The locals.
Your strikes are up.
Why should we care about locals anyway? You said that you didn't.
I don't.
We don't
have
even remember
anything.
where any of them are.
But surely you wouldn't kill someone. Sergeant May, you said you didn't believe in the death penalty. That you didn't think anyone should die.
You're making me change my mind. Yeah, you.
Oh, then maybe I'll be remembered by you then, won't I?
Not for too long.
Showing you that kindness
Sorry,
doesn't
now.
go far at all, does it?
You're not gonna change who I am, though.
Well, you just said you've changed your mind about the death penalty.
For you, yes.
Also,
Yeah, in this case.
can't help but notice your bluff totally didn't happen, did it?
Bluff.
You talked about some sort of press conference.
Oh yeah, no, we're not doing a conference. We're doing a news article. Shouldn't have time for a conference right now.
Okay, look, I
It's fine. I'll also, you did give me a good bit of information. I'll also make sure when I am helping her for that article that I let her know that you put Samuel Haynes' name out there as well.
Okay, I'll be honest with that one. I was just kind of grasping for straws. Sorry, was that too soon, Sergeant May? I maybe a bad choice of words for that one. Yeah, I have no idea if that guy's a killer or not. He could just be a prop guy.
And
I'll
that's
be
what I meant by, last strike. Everything that you have fed us, except for obviously the names of your victims, has been a lie. Every single thing you have given us today, except for that.
The map. I told you about the map, and I told Officer Mueller here about the symbol, the new symbol.
Yeah, it was just a vowel, though.
You know, 5 vowels.
Where does this map lead, though? It doesn't lead anywhere.
To my next killing. Okay.
Yeah, that's not gonna happen.
I've given you nothing. I've been cooperative. I've given you all the... Look, asking anything about my
Cooperative by
killings...
putting a fucking star in my eye?
Okay, maybe not so much on that one. But I could, anything about my killings, I'd be happy to tell you.
I already know everything I need to know.
I could tell you everyone's fears. I asked all 10 people what they were afraid of. That Noah guy, Jesus fucking Christ, though. He wouldn't shut the fuck up about being... he's afraid of peanuts and shellfish and like 50 other things. He was afraid of... He loved spreadsheets. Oh boy, it felt good killing him.
You want to know what none of them were afraid of? You.
Actually, someone did say they were afraid of me. So... You're wrong there, aren't you?
And who was that? Because every single one that I have spoken to basically said that you had to catch them off guard to get them. That there was no other way that you would have been able to get them.
The taxi driver, he said he was afraid of pumpkins now because of me.
I don't like pumpkins at all. That doesn't make me afraid of you.
Okay, I don't think that the death penalty is necessary.
Yeah, you should get a good lawyer.
Okay,
Not
maybe not
Grizz.
that. Yeah,
He's
not
bad.
that. Yeah, that Grizz guy. Oh boy, if I get out of these cuffs and out of jail, I will definitely be killing him.
Oh, great.
You don't sound so upset about that, though.
No, you just admitted that you're a risk for the parole hearing, so that's great.
Oh.
Yeah, and it's still recording. You have 3 officers on the room, so it's gonna be a very nice
And the
hearing.
thing I said about hurting the Deputy Price's wife, like, that's on the recording too.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to be very easy for you to get parole.
And this is why I said you needed to cooperate with us and give us some actual information.
Okay, I gave you information about... I gave you information about my killings, right?
I already know.
No,
about
we're
that.
already done with that. It's not interesting anymore.
I mean, the officer seemed interested. He wanted to know about the symbol in my cipher.
That was just for me.
Now he knows it, so we have no more use, for anything of what you can say right now.
It's like I said, you got your last strike. We don't think that we can believe anything that comes out of your mouth anymore.
We worked on this. You think that we, of all people, would find it interesting? What do you think the general public is going to think of it? If we can't find it interesting at all. I don't think they're going to really read your book.
I think you're right, officers. Please? Please? Mac, the security thing sounds quite nice right now, actually.
If you're lucky.
All right. Do you want to search her one more time, Mac? Mueller?
Yeah, sure. She's clear.
I guess we'll see you at court, ma'am.
See you all in hell.
Goodbye, Bridget.
We'll see if your spirit gets there.
Yeah. Hey, don't forget about something. An eye for an eye. Alright?
What? Nope.
An eye for an eye.
I'm ready for patrol shift 2. I can't go to hell.
No, wait.